Hello and welcome back to JVCTR. Now as you can see, we're back at SEC Performance in St Albans, and today we're going to be fitting some lighter wheels to my Mark 8 Fiesta ST. Okay, so that is the car in the shop. Pat is just putting it up onto the ramps now. As I'm sure you can guess, plan is take the wheels off, change the tyres over, and then I'll show you the new ones. Okay, so that is the wheels off the car, and I thought I'd quickly talk you through my vinyl wrap. Now this has been on the car for around about 5,000 miles now, and it's actually lasted way better than I thought it would. I mean, on this wheel here, you've got a very slight catch where I think it's been hit by a stone or something. That was on the driver's side front, but the rest of them actually look relatively untouched. So yeah, as a modification, I actually quite like this vinyl wrap stuff. The only thing we've got to test now is to see just how well it lasts on the tyre machine. I mean, not that it really matters, but it would just be kind of intriguing. So let's dive into removing the tyres. Okay, so first wheel has gone through the tyre machine, actually relatively successfully. The vinyl is not untouched, unfortunately. We have sort of got a bit of damage around the edge here. But actually, I reckon you could largely get away with that. So if I was to reuse these and put new tyres onto these, I reckon the vinyl might actually survive. So I'm pretty impressed with that. Nice. Okay, so now is the exciting bit. We've got all the tyres off, all the wheels off, all that kind of stuff. So let's do a bit of an unboxing, because I haven't done an unboxing for a little while actually. I used to do the old tech reviews, and this is very similar. So yeah, right. Look at that, lovely bronze colour. Well excited. Okay, so now we have both sets of wheels out in the open, so we can see them and compare them. And I really like the styling on the Revo, and the bronze seems to really fleck in different lights. We're just moving the lights I've got here around, and it's strange how different it can look. But anyway, the primary reason why I've got these two side by side is there's a set of scales there, just out of shot. Kind of want to see what the difference is, so let's weigh them.
When it came to fitting the tyres on the new rims, we fitted new valves to ensure that there are no leaks, before we attached the tyre pressure monitoring sensors to these new valves. You don't have to be too careful about which sensor goes on each wheel, as the Mark 8 Fiesta is clever enough to recognise which wheel is which when the alloys are installed on the car. The tyres we're fitting are the original Michelin Super Sports on the rear, which are of course a 205 width, and my ones have a few thousand miles left on them. On the front, we're fitting brand new Michelin Pilot Sport 4s, again in the 205 width to match the rears. This 205 width will provide a very slight stretch on these 8J wheels, but nothing to be concerned about, as you can see. Now, one thing that I never knew is that when you balance your wheels, you have a choice in colour of balancing weights. Of course, I chose black as it will match the black nuts I'll be using to install the wheels in my car. You'll see these in a second. The RV018 alloys have an ET of 40, which should provide a very similar stance to the one that I already have, but without the need for spacers, which saves even more weight.
So there we have it, the first wheel is on the car and I think it looks awesome. Spacers off, no more need for them as these have a slightly wider ET. They should fit just nicely against the edge of the car. Unfortunately, the standard locking wheel nut doesn't fit with these wheels, so I've upgraded to some rather swanky black wheel nuts which also have a locking wheel nut within them. But that said, I actually think that if I'd use the silver ones, they'd look a bit silly. So yeah, those black ones look really quite nice. So there we have it, that is the wheels fitted. As you can see, Pat is just driving it out of the garage and then I'm going to go take it for a test drive and see what experience those lighter wheels, and then hopefully I'm kind of expecting a little bit of the car to feel a little bit more eager, just like the Performance Edition did. So yeah, pretty excited for that. Okay, so we found some back lanes just out the back of SCC and I am pleased to report that these wheels have done exactly what I wanted to. It feels so pointy and so much more aggressive, and the combination of that Revo power from their software and the wheels is wicked. I'm pleased to say that these wheels have reignited my love for this little car. It just sort of works on the basis of why I love this car so much. It's not about all out and out power figures, speed, all that kind of stuff. Yes, it is nice to have a little bit of extra power. Something just fell over in the back. But it's all about the handling of this car, and those lighter wheels make such a huge difference. I just had no idea that changing wheels could make such a big difference to the way in which the whole car drives. It feels quicker, it's more nimble, it's more pointy, it's awesome. I like it. One very happy Johnny. So there we have it, that's how you fit a new set of Revo wheels to a Fiesta ST, and I am very impressed with the initial results of my little testing, which was basically the bum dyno. But either way, I think they look absolutely lovely, and shaving off, you know, 1.5 kilos off each corner is pretty cool too. And I'm pretty sure you can definitely feel it through the steering wheel. Now I've also brought out the SCC car, which is very similar to mine, albeit a little bit more dirty. As you can see, silver pro alloy cooler at the front, the same bronze RV018 alloys there, but there's also a big brake kit under there, Revo's own, and I think it looks absolutely lovely with those wheels. So yeah, there's also some development stuff on this car that's ongoing that I can't really talk about, but it's all very exciting stuff. But yeah, other than that, I think we'll leave it there. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me, the Fiesta, any of that kind of stuff, then feel free to subscribe. And of course, check out these guys on the old Instagram. They post quite a lot, and generally they're quite helpful. So there we go. Anyway, with that, we'll leave it there. Thanks so much. Bridge.
'cause a sight from my soul.